Right, so I have returned once again today to cover some more of that JoJo Part 6. And as we know, holy crap, it is getting good. It is getting freaking good. That wasn't so loud that time. I didn't actually burst my eardrums listening to my own voice. Today's a good day. I keep my eardrums. I keep them. So yes, as I was saying beforehand, it's getting to the point of like, oh boy, JoJo, hello. It's getting to the point of, oh JoJo, you're giving me that good stuff again, like straight away as well. Like 35 chapters in, I'm like, oh no wait, 35 chapters in, I'm 28 chapters in so far. So yeah, that amount of length in. It's like, he's giving me the good stuff. I'm like, oh, like, you're getting the intrigue, getting these characters that kind of like, what's going on with her? What's going on with her? What's going on with him? What's his dealio? Well, who are those two characters inside the goddamn ghost room, I think it was called? Like, the ghost room. They didn't speak one word, they just stood there and looked pretty freaking cool. I was like, well, I want to know more about them. Probably going to learn some more about them as time goes on, but still, man, it's giving me the good stuff. Rocky's actually really kind of just saying, hey, mate, you want the good stuff? There you go. Here you freaking go. I was like, well, can't argue. Can't freaking argue. And now, currently, they're in deep crap because it looks as if the guard ain't there anymore. He seems to be gone, vanished, dead, probably. And one of the other girls seems to be very much in trouble right now as well. And also, they all seem in trouble as well because of the bracelets. We've actually realised that maybe bracelets and stuff like that aren't good ideas. Maybe, just freaking maybe, or principally think about these things before doing stuff like this. Because look what happened in Suicide Squad. We lost goddamn Slipknot, for God's sake. That's what happened in Suicide Squad. Jesus Christ, it tells you then and then just don't do those kind of things. Oh. How could we have lost Slipknot, the most important character in Suicide Squad? Goddamn. Never get over that death. Never get over that death. Gets me every single time. Anyway. He was the best boy in a whole entire film, and he died. He died doing what he did best, climbing things. It's what he died. He died. Clearly so, goddamn well. You know, we never got to see his true potential as a climber. Oh man. I miss that. I miss that film. That film was an utter train wreck. I love it. I love that film so much. It's just such a train wreck. It's just one of those films you're like, how the hell did all this happen? Just like, you just don't understand it. And you're like, oh, damn, like, Warner Brothers, think about things before you do stuff. Like, the worst in Sony. And Sony just doesn't know what the hell they're doing anymore. Like, oh, let's do that. They're like, no. And look what happened in the Emoji Movie. That's the point exactly. But hey, I ain't studio executives. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yes, let's get on with chapter 29. I think we're on now. I think we go from 29 to 38. I think it is 37. One of those two numbers, I believe. I actually watched it in cinema as well. And I was actually just sitting there laughing my ass off half the time. It's just that bit. It's a bit when what's his face? Oh, Will Smith looks at I think he was looking at Enchantress. He's like, "You are evil." I was like, he just said that. I just burst out laughing. It was unintentional laughter, but it was just one of the greatest experiences I've had in the cinema for a long time. I mean, besides Alien Covenant was the best experience I've had all year. Just how terrible that film was and how funny it was. It's just the greatest thing ever. I was like, I can't argue with this film. The first 15 minutes, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, I got my money's paid in laughter, but in the film itself, holy crap. I actually wanted to cry a little bit when I was watching that film. I was like, Scott, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Cut it out! You're ruining Alien. You know, he already did it beforehand, but still. I don't know. Anyway. Let's get on. Righty ho. Oh man, it's going back to the... Oh no, it's not. Is it not? Hold up. No, it's 2-page layout. I thought it was doing 1-page layout second. I thought, what? 1-page layout? What are you doing? She's dead. Yeah, you're not missing out anything at all, by the way. Like, literally, Prometheus and Covenant's one of the worst, like, prequels to a film ever. It's even worse than goddamn Star Wars, for God's sake, and that's saying something. Like, you just don't understand how much he just ruined the whole entire series of films in the space of one or two films. Like, he just ruined it completely. I was like, what are you doing? But, alas, you made a lucky escape doing that one, not watching it. She's dead. Oh, it's going to be me next. Where did the guard go? Search. He must be on the other side. Search about 50 meters away from the prison who... Oh, my... prison. Search about 50 meters away from the person who just exploded. There are 6 of us. Part 3. Ah! He's over there. He's drifting over by the riverbank. We need to get closer to the guard. I don't get what happened, but if we approach him, the alarm will stop and we won't explode. Why doesn't one of them just kind of carry the guard with them as they try and search for the person who might be trying to take him one by one? It would be kind of a logical thing to do. I imagine it probably will do it, but still, that's just it's like just go over there, carry him around, and then just you're good to go. Be careful, Jolene. Hurry and get back up here. The enemy is definitely one of those 3. That crazy bastard. I think that one is suspicious. A chick with a shaved head. The girl that just exploded said she didn't know that short hair. It must be her. There's no mistake. She's the one who suddenly snuck in and killed the guard with her stand. We gotta kill that bitch before she does. Wait a second, Hermes. You know something. I actually would love just a side thing with just Hermes and Jolene. They are such great characters. I love them. Just Hermes is an amazing character. If the enemy is going to interfere with us going into the warehouse and getting those discs from the tractor tire, we have to fight. But she's really panicking from that last explosion, and her cuffs are beeping too. Come on, it's just an act. She's just playing innocent so she can pick us off one by one when our backs are turned. It's because we went near the tractor tire. She probably killed the other two lost prisoners as well. She must be the watchman, the one responsible for protecting the discs. I have one piece of doubt, Hermes. That shaved head is definitely the enemy. She's dead. Just listen. Let's just say that she is the culprit. Would that mean that shaved head was waiting in that warehouse before we even came to these fields? That sounds about right. That's impossible. She's a prisoner. What about the roll calls at the morning and night? Prisoners have to return to their cells. It's impossible that she could have waited there for 24 hours. This is JoJo. Anything goes. Anything freaking goes. Someone just walk into the manga and go, "This is JoJo, by the way," and then walk out and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, it is JoJo." That'd be kind of funny. Like someone just walks in and goes, "Hey, it's JoJo, by the way," and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're right, we are in JoJo, aren't we?" Listen, Jolene, it doesn't change the fact that there's one more than we started with. The culprit must be one of these 3. Who could it be? Someone who could protect the discs in these fields. Is he alive? The guard has a radio on him. I see the radio on his shoulder. Maybe we can call for help. But it's gotten wet. Oh, the pains of technology that can't go in water. Oh, the pains. It's the worst kind of thing. It's like, God damn it. The thing that keeps us alive is also our worst enemy. Oh, splash, splash, splash. Jolene, get back, there's something there. What? Just get back, get away from the water. See, I'm telling you. The thing that's meant to save us is also our worst enemy. The goddamn water. Did you see something, Hermes? No. It was nothing, but I'm not going into those wetlands anymore. And Jolene, from now on, we're not going to travel alone. Huh? And these handcuffs are a real pain. To get the disc from the warehouse, both the guards and those 3 need to be within 50 meters of us. Hermes. Hermes! What? It can't be. What? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. What? What is this? What's going on? In that bucket, I suddenly saw my face. Sludge, sludge, sludge. Sludge, 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 sludge. What's in front of my face? What is this thing? It looks like some sort of lava. What the fuck? This thing, there's 2 of them now. No, there's 3, 4. There are 4 of these things. It wasn't that 3 was nothing in the bucket. I just wasn't looking hard enough. There were already several of them in the bucket. Their power. JoJo's worst enemy, a goddamn bucket. JoJo does really tend to kind of give you the worst kind of enemies. Out of the most, like, menial of all things in life. Jesus Christ, a goddamn bucket. Their power. I missed that little bubble on the bottom. I was like, kiss. Hermes. She's back. Jolene, the water. Don't go in the water. The water is dangerous. There's more of them multiplying. Even. Beep, 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 beep. Don't come, Jolene. It's too far. Get out of the water. You can't catch up. It was all part of Stan's plan. It deliberately tried to split us apart and went for me the moment you got out of the water. You gotta get out of the water. Stone free. It's a pretty freaking great shot of Jolene. There's those buenissimo shots of JoJo. You got to mount that on a wall somewhere in a frame. Be like, and someone walks in and goes, "What the F is that?" Be like, "That's a JoJo," and they'll be like, "Oh wow, you're right. Now I'm going to attack it." Jolene, traveling on the woven threads. This is the most coolest thing I've seen in my lifetime. Not gonna lie. Spider-Man, eat your goddamn heart out. You have been overtaken by a JoJo. Oh man. I want it on a t-shirt. It's like the greatest thing ever. Jolene, it can't be. Your body's... There are 6 of us, part 4. Your body's steadily... Isn't it diminishing? It's too far. Don't come here, Jolene. Pip, pip, pip. Jesus freaking Christ, that thing is terrifying. I can get through my own problems by myself. There are 6 of us, part 4. Oorah! Never gets old. Man, now I'm kind of sitting here wanting part 6 to be kind of animated as well. She is literally walking on water. She is literally Jesus. She's JoJo Jesus. She is JoJo Jesus. It's got a hold on the stone's free fist, and it's prying my hand open. Oh damn. No way! Yeah, I agree. It's really a no-win situation. Give me a break from my body. If I don't release all of the string from my body, I would have been killed. This guy's power. Her torso as an opening, but Jolene, did she get hit on purpose so she could grab his arm? Whoa! Ura, 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 ura. Oh man. I actually think I like Jolene better than Jotaro, to be honest. I actually think I like Jolene better than Jotaro. I think she's like every single good part of every single other character in JoJo just meshed into one. Like she's like a ×10 Gion or Giovanna. That's what she is. It's a times 10 Giovanna. She's basically the Kaoken version. She's like the Super Saiyan level god Kaoken times 10 version. Don't get up, Hermes. Ooh, we gotta get out of the water fast. That thing, I don't know what to call it exactly, but it multiplies those little stands to make a hole. It was in that tiny amount of water in the bucket, and it pulled me in. I know that's why I'm telling you not you. I can't speak now. I know that's why I'm telling you not to get up. Grab it in the water. Ah, I see. Let me send you through that page. Nah, I'm good. Just in case. It sounds better actually to give me a break than Yada Yada does, actually. I think it's a better ring to it. I think it's a better ring overall. The strings that I pulled out to get here. Whew, whew, whew. When you see my panels. Of JoJo. Ah, what? It's fast. It has power too, but this speed. What the hell is this? If the stand is too far away from its user, its power and speed should weaken. Oh shit! It's going to catch up. Crap! Calm down, Jolene. I've already put a sticker on it. When I was caught in its arms, I'll take it off now. Gwah! See? The power of these characters. Its arm is being Jesus Christ, these words get me sometimes. It's being regenerated. Get back, run farther away, Jolene. Huh? It sank. I guess it can't come on land, as I thought. It can only attack when we're underwater. Please respond. The guard, I'm pressing number FE31215. There's been some trouble. It's an emergency. The guard got in an accident. I don't know if he's alive, and I don't understand how it happened. Just hurry up and send some help. What the hell just went on with you guys just now? It seems almost like you guys were running on the water. All of you stop right here. All three of you get away from the water. That's like the swaggiest like panel in the world. Just swag. You just gotta get a stamp and just stamp it with swag. Just like leave it there. And it'll be forever etched in time as the swag panel. I guess to get the disc, we have to defeat the user first. Don't try anything weird. I know the enemy is one of you bitches. Everything, the guard getting killed, the disappearing of the prisoners trying to drown us, is that bitch's fault. And the culprit's definitely one of you guys. We're going to find out who that is. Who's the one that snuck in here? We're gonna have to make one. Who's the one that snuck in here? We're gonna have to make one of you remember. If we don't get serious and find out who it is, you and I are going to get killed. What the hell are you saying? I told you not to fucking move. I'm talking about how there's one more of us since we went near that warehouse. You shaved head. I seem to remember that the chick who exploded didn't know who you were. Oh, detective now, Detective JoJo. How about it, you two? Is there anyone who remembers seeing this shaved head from the start? Wait a second. You gotta be kidding. How do you think any of us killed the guard? Shut the fuck up. I'm the one asking the questions here. I love Hermes. I ain't gonna lie, I love Hermes. I think she's amazing. Like, I'm so glad she's here. Well, I'm going to say that I don't remember seeing you or them. She is great. She's actually amazing. Hey, you. know that I was here from the beginning, right? Hey, you know I was here from the beginning, right? I said I didn't want to get in the water. You remember that, don't you? I don't remember you at all. Hey, no one knows who you are either. I was the one that called for help on the radio. If I was the one who killed the guard, would I do anything to draw more attention? Maybe you're just trying to bullshit. Wait a second. You there. You have a nosebleed. Huh? I didn't see too clearly, but Hermes, when we punched that enemy stand before, there was one person that staggered. Huh? Sniff. Oh, it's true. Why do I have a nosebleed? Oh. You get back. Back up so you can get far away from the water. Oh. Oh no. There are 6 of us. Part 5. I think it's the actual end of the arc, I believe. Hey. You Sniff. Think there's something wrong with me having a nosebleed. Are you saying I'm the culprit? I told you to get closer to the fields. I'm going to get to the fucking bottom of this. No, you have to think more carefully. This nosebleed is from when that bitch suddenly grabbed me. You're watching, right? It's because her fist hit me square in the face. Don't you think that this tan girl might have hit me on purpose? Oh damn. Oh damn. See, there's proof of it. Her hand is scraped and it's bleeding. Hey, what are you? So I say confusing just then, but it's actually 2 what are yous. Hey, what are you? What are you guys saying? It just bumped against her teeth, and now you guys are blabbering about more of us and enemies. Fine, if you guys want to play like that, I can prove to you that I was here. I just remembered. The culprit's got to be one of you two. Alright, I remember that alligator warden incident. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Before we came on this search, the thing with the warden's stuffed alligator, on the grounds you made fun of that alligator doll. You there, you're the one who insulted it. Maybe they got eaten by an alligator or something. Oh yeah. See? Was it me then? The one that suddenly appeared. Ask these guys if they remember that too. Hey, if you're talking about that, I remember it too. After 5 people raised their hands to volunteer, and after that, there was an explanation by the guard about our exploding handcuffs. Oh snap! Jolene! Knock the F out! Damn! I like Jolene. She doesn't waste time at all. She don't waste time. She's like, boom! Done. This one. Is this black hair the enemy? How did you know that she was the one? No. Truth be told, I don't have a clue. It seems as if all 3 are telling the truth. I thought it would be faster if we took care of them. Because things are getting more dangerous. I like it. I like her way of thinking. Huh? Oh snap! Oh no! You, just because of that girl, don't think you can punch us, you fucking swine. Huh? This guy. I agree. One by one, after I separated you, I was planning to take care of you two. I didn't think that you had the ability to turn into string and use it to run across the water to escape from that situation. Huh? What? Whitesnake, I wonder if he knows about these guys. If he doesn't... Oh, snap! It's been found out. The culprit, it's come to light. Detective mode off now. Damn it, I like that bit. It's quite cool. Just playing Who's Who and everything like that. It's like, were you there from the start or weren't you? Like, it reminds me of the good old days of Batman. In a weird way. I don't know why. He might want to take their abilities first without killing them, so he can turn them into discs. What the hell are these guys? All three of them? What's going on? Where's the real user? There can only be one culprit. There can only be one. Obscure Highlander reference. Sadly wrong. Stand abilities are one to a person. Jesus freaking Christ, what's going on there? The women who were here before the investigation were the black hair and the shaved head. Before you went to the warehouse, there were already three and had touch attracted, so I killed them and took over their knowledge and their bodies. This body of mine is... Oh, snap! The body that I created from the bodies of the lost prisoners. Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! It's assembling. Splat. My divided body is now whole again. Oh, okay. All right. That's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. Was expecting that. Was expecting like, goddamn, I don't know, bodies disintegrating and a man with discs in his head coming out. Reminds me of that one Hellraiser film that had the Cenobite that had the discs inside his head. I think it was Hellraiser 3 actually that had the Cenobite with the discs in its head. I can't remember his name, but he was from Hellraiser 3. I remember that one because that film was absolutely awful, and I just remembered that one scene. A disc! There's a disc inside its head. What's going on? The disc that White Snake gave me, this ability and this intellect, I will protect myself no matter what. And somehow you knew the exact location of the other discs. My mission is to destroy anyone who approaches the discs in the warehouse. That is how I will repay my debt. Fuck, where is this stand user anyway? Run around behind him to Phil's Jolene. No, Hermes, the opposite. We can't let this guy get near the water. Damn it, my throat. There we go. This thing is a living organism. An organism that was born from the water due to the disc's power. The user itself. That means that the disc's protector wasn't a human. In order to protect the disc in the water-free environment, it's probably using the other people's bodies to get around. By multiplying and dividing, it's here on land now to protect the warehouse. But like a car needs gasoline, it probably needs to replenish its water supply somehow. In order for us to get the disc, we need to defeat it without letting it get to the water. When you say a living thing, you mean those maggot-looking things that were in the water. Foo Fighters. Hey, good band. I like that band. I like that band quite a lot. Oh man, I wonder what a Crunchyroll's like sub would be of Foo Fighters. If you're going to refer to me, call me by that name. What are you saying, Jolene? There's got to be a human controlling this thing somewhere. How can some maggot learn how to speak? Fred Hoyle, an astronomer once said. Is it wrong to assume, even statistically speaking, that organisms spontaneously appear on this Earth? There is a pre-existing intellect of the cosmos that designed the origins of life forms, so it can be said that intellect preceded even the Big Bang, and that every organism and matter itself is guided by that intellect, and is a part of the larger intelligence. Yeah, that's actually fine. Like, if they called it something really stupid, I'd probably be really pissed off, like Food Fighters or something like that. Like, I don't know how else you would call it. Like foo fisticuffs, maybe. Food fisticuffs. Don't know. What the fuck is this thing talking about? I think it's trying to say that it doesn't need to be a human to be capable of thought. That even plankton can have memories. I thought I told you to call me Foo Fighters. I have more intellect than both of you. Oh, what? It can't be the disc. Shit, it's trying to hide the disc before we get to it. Jolene, This side is bad. This side is bad. 2. Look behind you. The one that got us in the water is here too. He's trying to grab the guard. We've got to get these cuffs off. I've got to get these cuffs on. The safety range from the bomb is 50 meters. It knows that. So it's running for the warehouse. It's planning to kill us and simultaneously guard the discs. This is bad. We're in some deep shit. Oh. Okay, Food Fighters Part 1. Here we go. It's getting real. See what the stream is actually not like. Oh, bad video sounds great. Thanks, YouTube. It's weird it's saying that I have really bad settings when my stream's going completely fine. Like the speed of the stream's going absolutely alright. Hasn't dropped beneath 3,000 kilobytes just yet, which is actually kind of alright, but I guess YouTube has other plans when it looks by the looks of things. So Food Fighters Part 1. Plankton from the wetlands that was given a disc, thereby gaining intellect and stability named Food Fighters. User itself is also Food Fighters. So plankton from the wetlands that was given a disc, thereby gaining intellect and a stability named Food Fighters. The user itself is also Food Fighters. Huh. It looks like it has a tough exterior, but in reality it's comprised of plankton, giving it a bouncy and malleable texture. It believes in the theory of astrophysics, that all intellect, which is essentially the basis of all living things, exists before the formation of the world. Where it got this information is unknown. As long as it is in water, as long as it has water, it can multiply and perform several tasks. Right now, there's one more in the wetlands. If it can find a human body, it can use the body's fluids to move on land. Its mission is to protect the discs in the warehouse with its life. Foo Fighters. Now I want to listen to Pretender. Damn it! It gets me in the mood to listen to bands I used to like when I was a kid. So I used to remember growing up with Foo Fighters. I grew up with Foo Fighters, quoting the meme, quoting the Chris Stuckman meme. Like I grew up with. If anyone actually knows that meme. I get it. Its aim is to protect the disc, killing us and returning to the water. Even if it has full confidence of being able to do so, its top priority also is to protect, so it must be planning to secure the discs in the tractor tire and hide them somewhere else. If it buries those discs somewhere, it'll be impossible for us to find them again. It's true. It's truth-like. Drew, it's over, Jolene. We've got to give up on that disc. Our top priority is protecting the guard's body. If we don't get rid of this one first, our cuffs are going to explode. I'll leave the handcuff problem to you, Hermes. Oh, okay. I like it. Huh? I'll leave the guard to you. While I run the 50-meter limit, Hermes, you're going to retrieve the guard's body and bring it within my safety zone. That's the only way. But wait a second. What the hell? Are you fucking insane? What? She's crazy. It's ridiculous. Making me do that? But shit, if that thing takes the guard, me and Jodie are going to explode anyway. There's no time for thinking, arsehole. You gotta pay for what you did earlier. Oh, sha. See, Hermes just proved just right there. Freaking great character. Oh, hand's missing now. It's missing a hand. I did it. Fuck. But using my stickers like this, putting it on my own arm, never gonna do that again. Growing another arm using my stickers, it's sure to hurt like a bitch, but there's no way I can just leave it like this. Shit, that fucker. God, man, reminds me of that. It reminds me of the beginning of Dragon Ball Z with Piccolo. God, about 50 meters within the warehouse. If I can just carry this. Beep, 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 beep. God, I made it. Jolene! Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Water. You fucking maggot. You. Beep, 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 beep. I think we will get the idea. Hermes, I'm going to keep on going. I can't let it hide my father's stolen disc. That yell. You think you've won, huh? Wrong. Your actions, you just prove to me that you can only jump to places that have water without a shadow of a doubt. And now I know if you don't have water here on land, you're gonna die. Why don't you let this guy here soak it up? Ooh. Take this. This is the corpse of that shaved head that the other part of you threw away. Corpses have 0% hydration, and of course, my seconds divided them into 2 pieces. If I peel those off, oh my god, I love it. I'm starting to think Hermes Corso is actually the best support so far. Like, I think she is the best support character. I love her. Like, she is tying a Butchlati right now. She is tying. Like, goddamn, it's like neck and neck of those 2 characters. Gah! It's gonna soak shit up as well as it's gonna soak shit up as well as a maxi pad, or to put it in other terms, like a drop of water in a desert. Shut the fuck up! You're in my way. Get the fuck out. Gah! Ah. It's heavy. Shit. I made it right. Please tell me I did it, Jolene. Oh, God. Alright, this is actually pretty freaking amazing. I ain't gonna lie. This is actually amazing. I'm finding it like... Yeah, but she's so great though. So it makes up for the whole entire stand not being the greatest thing in the world. I mean, she just there makes everything alright. I don't mind. You made it. I will kill you. Well, in any case. Jolene! Dehydration. The only way to defeat that maggot guy is to suck all the internal fluids. It's the only way. Foo Fighters Part 2. My throat just stopped for a second. I was like, what the hell is it doing? There we are. I was going to hide this disc somewhere else and then ask, but no matter. May I ask one question? Foo Fighters Part 2. Are you going to step inside this puddle, or are you going to run? Which way do you want to die? If you're asking questions, I have one for you. Do you know who it is? Whitesnake, and also why for what reason he or she's collecting discs? You're an interesting person. I understand fighting to defend yourself or fighting to defend others. Well, I have yet to really understand that, but I can see why. But I don't understand why you would come here just to die. Are you different from the other humans? Ah, and Whitesnake. I don't know. I've never seen a face. Ooh, okay, alright. You thought you could be sneaky. You thought you can sneak by me? Foolish. The puddle is already a part of me. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Were you going to open that bag of flour so it could soak up all the water, or maybe you were going for the light fixtures abose them, abose them, where you were you going to run electricity through the water? Well, either way, I have a full understanding of my ability, and I've created an environment where I have no weaknesses. There is nothing you can do. You can do now. It's a textbook example of you don't tell your enemy you have no weaknesses because they will find a goddamn weakness. I think it's every single part of JoJo practically has one character that says that. It's like, I have no weaknesses. Like, well, boy, you do. I'm sorry. Like, gonna burst your bubble here, fanboy. You do have a weakness. Sheer Heart Attack has no goddamn weakness. Man, I miss those days. Inside your body, I could perhaps live comfortably in it. No, because now you've lost. You scattered the water all over the floor. You've created this environment, so... Already. Huh? Oh. I started the engine with my string. I guess you couldn't hear its engine's noises because because of the noise you made while scattering the water on the floor, too, occupied with the thought of killing me. And now the discs have left the warehouse. You couldn't protect them. You. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. You two. I won't give up. I won't give them up. Never. Those discs. You've all. The fields are softer than the area near the wetlands. The more you run, the more water you lose. And plus, unlike the warehouse, the destination you're heading for this time had no water. I will never let you things touch those discs. Whoa. The battle of wits looks like Jolene won this one. The discs aren't yours anymore. It's over. Dry it up and become fertilizer for those fields. I can't argue with this manga. It's actually pretty freaking amazing so far. Jolene? Jolene! What the fuck are you doing? I'm giving it water. I don't know why, but I'm gonna rescue it. Huh? This Foo Fighters, it is technically one of the White Snake's minions, but it wasn't defending the disc for White Snake. I understand that now Foo Fighters, even though it knew that its body slowly diminishes, that its fluids were disappearing, it still went after it trapped it in the fields. But why? I think it was protecting those discs to protect its own identity. Ah, okay. Like how Fate was a major part of Part 5, I'm guessing. Like, I guess each part has its own kind of central theme. Kind of interesting, actually. I have to keep that in mind, actually, now. Thanks a little tip there. It's actually quite cool. Because of the intellect and the ability that the disc gave it, it risks its own life on that feeling of gratitude that came from being allowed to exist. Essentially, it doesn't really care about Whitesnake. Hey, are you serious about helping this guy? It just killed 5 people, and this thing isn't even a human anyway. If it's not a human, then it isn't there more reason to forgive it. Foo Fighters is implanted with selective memories that were beneficial to Whitesnake, so technically Whitesnake killed all of those people. It was only given the convenient knowledge of how to kill. Ah, it's kind of interesting then. I need to keep that in mind, actually, because Part 5 is a really freaking good central theme. I actually quite liked it. And there's also another reason that I'm helping you. I want to make a deal with you. The discs inside that tire, I want you to keep on protecting them, but this time for us. Ah. And this time against Whitesnake, we're not trying to take these discs away from you. We just want to take back my father's disc that was stolen from him, and we want to know the reason behind Whitesnake's actions. How about it? It's up to you, but will you help us? No kidding though. Your feelings, I don't understand them very well, but I don't feel like fighting against you anymore, and I lost completely. So disc retrieved, guard, severely injured, the missing prisoners, nobody found, shaved head, nobody found, black hair, dehydrated body, bullied girl, killed by the bomb. To be continued. Alrighty ho. So stand name, Foo Fighters, stand user, Foo Fighters, power B, speed A, range C, staying A, position C, learning B. An organism created by one of Whitesnake's discs, comprised of plankton who were given knowledge. Rather than calling it a stand, it's more accurate to calling it a new species. I can't remember. I swear I've seen that somewhere before. Like I've seen that kind of idea explored, but not in the same vein. But I think I've seen it somewhere else. An organism like kind of given this like knowledge and everything like that, and it becomes a bit too powerful. I can't remember where I've seen it, but it sounds familiar. We did it. Inside the tie, it really was there. Hey, it's Star Platinum. Foo Fighters Part 3. Foo Fighters Part 3. I found it. Finding the disc. It's Star Platinum. Ah, Jolene. Oh, I'm alright. I just got rejected by the disc. But there's no mistake. This is the Star Platinum disc. Its power is amazing. My father, Jotaro Kujo, can be revived with this. I finally got it. Nice. But look at these other discs. Whitesnake. He or she probably has been stealing a lot of the memories and abilities from other people. Jolene, did you find the other one? Look for the one that has his memories on it. One's enough to bring him back. Look for it. Discs come in set of 2. I saw that suicide guy McQueen lately. He has no memory of anything now. Hey, there's a window on that ceiling up there. If I fall from there, you think I'll die? I think you'd die? Oh no. What? Wait, it's me, Foo Fighters. Oh, okay. Alright. This is interesting. The only body that was still usable was this chick who was being bullied, so I repaired her face and arms and stole someone's cuffs. I thought I'd like to inhabit her body for a while. I can't be too agile, but I can live on land. Looks like I can't use this finger as a component anymore. Huh. The hell is this thing trying to do? Inhabit her body? Are you planning to come back to the prison and pretend to be that prisoner? Jolene, I want to protect you. My name according to this girl's memory is Etro. Prison number FE394423. Hello! Usually uses approximately 4 segments of toilet paper. Favorite actor is Johnny Depp. Scissors are awesome. Childhood dream was to get kidnapped every day. She considered getting swept away and got lost in department stores on purpose. Huh. That's actually quite cool. Oh, quite cool. I mean, quite interesting. I like how Jolene's arm is just still bleeding now. Like she has, like no, oh wow, it's bleeding. So, no characters have any like kind of anything for blood. It's like, oh, it's bleeding. Holy crap. Oh no. But I wonder what she would be like nowadays when she saw Johnny Depp. I wonder. We should have the exact same opinion on Johnny Depp, because Johnny Depp's career has literally just gone like down. That's what happens when you saw like a string of terrible films. Like one of them being Transcendence, and also Pirates 5. Terrible film. So, when she became an adult, she kidnapped a kid for 10 days and got 7 years. She didn't want the ransom or anything. She just sort of did it. Hey, both of your arms are bleeding. Hey, look, someone actually kind of someone actually kind of just brought attention to the fact that her arm's bleeding. He does. I don't know what happened to him. He's literally gone off the deep end. Like he's just kind of become a strange person. Depressing, because he actually was pretty good back in the day. Like back in like the 2000s, he was a pretty freaking good actor. And then he just literally went off the deep end quite quickly. I think it started to happen after he did Lone Ranger. After that point, it wasn't the same, because he did The Tourist, and he did all those other films. He's like, oof. He is in some trouble as well. I don't know. He was good in the 2000s and the 90s, but nowadays, meh, no. I mean, he just doesn't care anymore. That's the problem. Like, you saw it in Pirates 5. He just doesn't care, and it's kind of, it's depressing, because the film might have been good if he actually did kind of care a little bit more. But alas, we got a terrible film instead, and it was absolutely dire. So never talk about that film ever again, because that film was absolutely oof. Oof. No. I mean, he's not like Mark Wahlberg, who's always in terrible films sometimes, but he actually does technically try. Like, he does what he can. Like, yeah, he might not be the greatest thing in the world, but he's still trying. Like, he's doing his best. But, nah, Johnny Depp just doesn't care. He's just given up. I guess I hurt both of you, huh? Does it hurt? But I can't really fix it. Huh. Whoa, what the hell are you doing? Oh, water. It's water. I need water. I'm getting thirsty. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Humans have to use their mouths to drink water. Slurp, slurp, slurp. It's really easy to tell that you're not human now. Before you get back to the main prison, you've got to learn how to use a cup. A cup? It's really easy, you know, drinking out of a cup. Hey, I want to ask you more about Whitesnake. Does he or she come to this warehouse often? Where are all the discontented memories? No, Whitesnake rarely even comes near this tractor. I've never seen the actual user either. There are no memory disks in there, and those that are in there are probably the ones that Whitesnake doesn't really need. Doesn't need? You guys probably know this, but to gain a stand ability, you need potential. If you don't have that level of potential, no matter how strong you are, the disc denies you. Stands are your ability level after all. That's why those discs over there are the ones that are unusual. Whitesnake only comes around once in a while to use them, just like reading old comic books. The ones that are important must be kept somewhere else. The thing that Whitesnake really wants to steal from your father isn't his ultimate stand, it's probably his memories. I don't know what kind of experience or memories your father holds, but there must be really important secrets. A secret? Like, like, he looks into his memories and see him getting taken down by a rat. He's all like, I made a mistake here, didn't I? Like, he's not that great. Like, let's just put that back. Let's put that down. Let's never speak about that experience ever again. Like, let's never speak about that. I can imagine Whitesnake just opening up JoJo's memories, just seeing that, and just going, like, what? What? Hold up. That was one of the most badass rats in history, but still. It's like, but still. It's one of those ones you never forget, because let's look through the events. He took down Neo Brando and was killed by a goddamn rat. Like, it just makes no sense. I've been having a really bad day off that point. Like, goddamn. Jesus Christ. I never forget that episode. That episode was brilliant. Just like Jotaro Kujo almost killed by a goddamn rat. Almost made into a goddamn putty by a goddamn rat, of all things. Like I can understand. I can understand sheer heart attack almost taking down Jotaro. I can understand Kira almost taking down Jotaro, but a rat, for God's sake, a goddamn rat. That's true. That's true. You got a point there, but still, it's a rat. Of all things. All things, you could just throw a rock at it. Like, literally could have thrown a rock at it and just, like, kind of ended it there. Maybe it's why he took more of a support role in the actual part 4 then. Because it makes sense if he doesn't train, becomes more of a support character, but as time goes on, kind of fights a little bit more because he does technically still have the ability to fight. Makes sense. But still, it's a goddamn rat. Like, I'm surprised no one ever actually kind of, no one ever kind of brings that up. Just goes, yo, rat. Like, just gets, like, random, like, memories of just that rat. It's like, no, please don't do that to me now. The guards are here. Probably from when I called them earlier. What are you gonna do, Jolene? These other discs, I guess we can get Foo Fighters to hide them somewhere. But what are we gonna do with Star Platinum disc? My next goal is to get this disc out of these prison walls and give them to the Foundation where my father is. If we don't revive him, his body is going to start to oh, damn it. Disintegrate. That's the word. Disintegrate. Jesus Christ. The memory disc. I definitely retrieve it. I'll definitely retrieve it later. Outside the prison, it's harder to get stuff outside and bring it in. And to make things worse, we're gonna get a body check now. They'll check us 5 times at least. Are we gonna even be able to get inside that man's building? Oh, the main building. Sorry, not the man's building. The main building. Well, if I make myself have bigger boobs, give me the disc for a sec. How's this? Foo Fighters, raise your hands so you don't get shot. The guard was attacked by an alligator, and we helped him. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about the others. We don't know anything about anything else. Can we make sure our stories agree? At that point, JoJo Part 6 became the king. Became the king of JoJo Parts. It just elevated beyond anything else in history. It just kind of just stood on a pedestal of, yeah, that actually just happened. Who would have known that was the actual secret? Who would have known that's the secret to JoJo getting big boobs? Well, now we know. The secret is out. It was just a law. His daughter was just a law to make sure Jotaro would come. I thought leaving her would yield no consequences, but Jotaro Kujo's daughter. What went on here? I think Araki's attitude at this point is kind of accept anything he's given. Like, he's just like, yeah, just continue. Like, I don't think there's much more point me actually questioning what the hell's going on here anymore. Jotaro Kujo's Star Platinum. It was a stand that was not particularly of any use to me, so I hid it here. But if his daughter has retrieved it, that's a whole other story. There were 2 killed. Could she alone have fought Foo Fighters of those discs, killed it, and taken all of those discs from the tractor tire, while being watched by the guards, while being watched by the other prisoners, Jolene Kujo, and these other 2? Can it be that these 2 helped Jolene? When I wasn't looking, she obtained comrades. Father, it's almost sunset. We must be heading back to the main prison. The warden hasn't announced that this search is a failure. Oh no. Oh snap! Are you oh, new character. Are you that worried about the missing prisoners? A little bit more. After all, I'm on night duty until Sunday services. Oh man! Oh boy! Oh boy! Wait, isn't he a bit early though? Isn't he here a bit early? Like in a JoJo canon? Like I swear wasn't Thingy introduced like way later? Because we're on the last 3 chapters now. Like Debt Collector Marilyn Manson Part 1's like the last kind of arc of the volume. So he's been introduced in Volume 4. Damn. But still, I've been waiting to get to this moment all my whole entire time of reading JoJo Part 6. I was like, I need to see this man everyone keeps talking about. Yeah, I think maybe it might be better to be introduced a little bit earlier than later, because it kind of allows them to kind of, room for development, because in other cases it doesn't kind of work for the characters in other parts because they're introduced way too late. And like, oh, well, there's no development for them. I mean, Kira had enough, so you actually could, in theory, go forward with him. And plus, he actually had... It was more like visual cues that kind of gave you a bit more development about him. But in the end, it kind of still worked for him. But, hello! And also, with Diavolo, I think Diavolo kind of had enough as well. I think he was kind of the... I think he had enough as well. I think he was kind of... I think he was... I don't know, maybe with a bit more development, he might have been a little bit more of a staying power. Yeah, I think with a bit more staying power, I think Diablo could have actually been a better villain. I mean, the only thing you really knew about him was the fact he didn't really want to kind of get his identity, like, kind of revealed. And in essence, he killed everyone that actually tried to do that. So, that's what you know about him. I'm glad he wasn't even planned. It just came an epiphany for Araki, and sort of like, well, that worked for me. I like it. Yeah, I think the foreshadowing actually really did work in Part 4 with him, because you saw him when he actually first got introduced. You're like, oh, who's that character? And you're like, oh, he's the main bad guy. And then he actually got that kind of like, and then he had that whole entire bit when he actually investigated the house and he was attacked by Kira's father that actually had the most development for his character. Like, there and then you got all the information you actually needed. Like, that's the point where you're like, yeah. At this point, I think all the villains' names kind of get revealed. Like, if you don't even try to get spoiled, I think it just happens. You're like, oh. That's why I've been always kind of impartial to like the names of stand users and the actual main villains, because like, it's not really a problem. But I mean, if anyone kind of ruins the whole entire ending, I'm like, hey mate, no, nah, not having that. Okay, not having this. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, it's one of those things. Unless you actually go read up JoJo Wikia, you won't get spoiled. I think even then you probably won't get even that spoiled, to be honest. So it's not really a problem. I don't really mind it. Again, I've always been impartial to spoilers anyway. I just realized his beard, his eyebrows, and his hair are one entity in existence. It's like, his hair is literally just one thing. It's like, it's not even separated. It's just an entity. Yeah, that's the one thing I always kind of realised. It always contains spoilers. I remember watching Gintama and then having to like read the Wikia. Not having to read the Wikia, but actually kind of knowing the people's names afterwards. Even like the first couple of sentences, you're like, oh, I just got everything ruined for me. It's kind of annoying, but again, I'm not that bothered, to be honest. It's not one of those things. Unless it's something serious I want to watch. Gintama gets spoiled anyway because everyone reads it on a weekly basis, so I actually know what the hell's going on. But stuff like this is actually kind of hard to like kind of every single like page is spoilers everywhere on Gintama's Wikia. I can't remember actually started reading Gintama's Wikia for. I think I read it for Shoyo's character. I think that's what I read it for, and I was like, why am I reading it? The most important questions in JoJo's history. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Sadly, I'm not that far ahead to actually know who has the bigger package. So anyway. You know that meme that says JoJo's dong is now my dong? It's basically that meme for Dio is basically that meme. He literally is that meme. He's JoJo's dong is my dong now. He literally is that meme. Just realised that. I never forget that part when it got revealed. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he had a son. It's like, well, actually, technically, it wasn't Dio's son. It was Jonathan's son. It was 25% Dio and like 75% goddamn Jonathan. Like, let's set the record straight here, boy. Oh, like, it's not. I don't even know. This is divulged into the who's got the biggest package in JoJo. There's gonna be a debate in like kind of the House of Commons somewhere, like who's got the biggest package in JoJo. You must know, it like divides like the whole entire thing. Jonathan's probably just watching from the sky, like, oh my god, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? I did not die for this. They are literally one package. But it's literally called. It's like Diothon. That's how you would call this package, Diothon. He's probably just sitting there like, what? What happened? I don't freaking know. I feel sorry for Jonathan Joestar out of everyone. He's probably sitting like, why? Why did you forsake me this way, God? And God's right next to him like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This was not my doing. I had no say in this. The only one that's actually pretty freaking alright is Josuke. Literally, only one character that's actually been alright so far is actually Josuke. He's actually the only one on the right path. Oh man. If only there was actually an offshoot somewhere of literally Jonathan coming back as a ghost and just seeing everything that happened in the meantime ever since he was gone. Just like, what? I freaking adore it so far. It's actually so freaking great. I don't know why. It's catched me off guard. It's catched me off guard. I'm like, how the hell am I this invested in this manga so far? Because it takes quite a while in most of the parts to get going, and this one's just kind of like, you're like, whoa, hello, all right. So anyway, Debt Collector Marilyn Manson Part 1. I mean, Josuke's all right though. The only thing that's wrong with him is his hair. Like, his hair is the only thing that kind of brings his downfall, because literally, like, you mention anything about his hair, man, he just goes off his hair's all trash. He don't know what drawings are anymore. Oh man. You don't say his hair's all trash. I'm gonna go read the Dwang dub now. So, it's kind of fun being out here. Hey, I know what that is. Know it really well. That's called playing catch, like baseball. I'm pretty knowledgeable. It's called catch, right? Hey, can I ask you a question? Just a little one. So what's so fun about doing that? It's just throwing a ball back and forth. Who the fuck are you anyway? Don't speak so close to me. Do you want to die? You know, it's even more boring if you throw the ball and it doesn't come back. Huh? I see. That's pretty simple. But yeah, it's pretty fun here. Totally different from those marshes. See? Here's a ball. We can play too. Yeah. Hey, FF. We're out here in broad daylight. You sure you're okay? The drinking area is inside the building. I'm totally fine. I've overcome any weaknesses. Oh, I've overcome weaknesses. Hey, so Jolene, about the disc. Huh. Huh, that's actually interesting. Man, I can see why people might get confused, but now you actually mention that, I'm actually kind of see what you mean. Kind of see what you mean now. Thanks for telling me. I I've actually assumed the wrong thing. It's probably why. Probably why I didn't mention anything. Like in the end, it's actually probably alright if I didn't mention anything. I did pretty alright there. Because someone in the comments later on goes, "Hey mate, you're wrong there." Like, oh Christ. I do thank you for telling me that. I guess it's just the way. Yeah, it's just the way they've coloured him. Makes him seem that way. Huh. Your father's disc that you found. What? Where are you holding it now? About that, to tell you the truth, I don't really know. FF had a disc somewhere, and only she knows where it is. I trust FF, and I also know that it's harder to bring things outside of prison than to bring them in. So I'm going to have to devise a plan. There's also a lot of people who spy on others in this prison, so it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, that's true. Whitesnake doesn't know that FF is still alive. It was smart to make it so that only FF knows where the disc is. Hey you! What the hell do you think you have in your mouth? What the hell do you think you have in your mouth? What the hell? Your name is Etro, right? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to? You want to get pummeled again? I'm just thirsty, that's all. That cup. Put it back on the bench. Oh. Oh. There we go. Here we go. FF! We'll get you more water. Don't make a scene. Huh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh. What? What the fuck? My jaw is dislocating. Give it back. Give it back. Putting your mouth on it and everything. But, well, it's still okay. Oh, lucky. There's actually more water in it now. God. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. That's what I'm like. I'm in awe. I'm gonna throw it. You're like a queer. You've never actually thrown a ball before, have you? Easy to tell. Too. You're probably only known what a ball is for from that chick's memories. Huh. No, I'm fine. Father, I realized how foolish my actions were ever since I was taken in here. In the past, in the past, I was only concerned with money and desires, participating in violence and thievery. But now I know that feeling of wanting something is what drives me to the edge, and I realize how foolish that is. It's because of you, Father. In recent animal studies, depending on how they train them, it's been proven that even dogs and parrots can learn to read or to use fire or even to appreciate art. In that case, do you understand what the difference is between man and animal? Wait a moment. This is interesting. I did it. I ate it with the seeds still on them. I ate it with the seeds still on the stem. Have you ever tried this? When you put a piece of fruit in your mouth, you try eating it without taking the seeds off the stem. You can't use your fingers and do it with your cherries because they come in twos. See, Kakun somehow lives on. The challenge is, when you finish the first one, which tooth do you use to bite into the next one? When you bite into the second one, it would be bad if you accidentally bite off the seed of the one you completed. So, do you want to try it? Maybe next time. What were we talking about again? Yes, the difference between man and animal. Is it the desire to go to heaven? Humans think about it, however, dogs and parrots can't grasp this concept, the idea of heaven. Humans should spend their lives trying to attain heaven. That's the beauty of humans. Do you understand? I guess. Well, we can talk about this another time. And about your parole, I think there is a good possibility I will personally speak to the committee to recommend this. Really, Father? Oh, thank you. Oh! Oh! I must say I've taken a liking to those clever hands. When did you steal this? When you steal this, your true colors cannot be fixed, but I also cannot ignore these skills. I will gladly use them since I'm unable to patrol the female section. Wow, Poochie just kind of went, oh man. Alright. And also, since I'm not willing to let Jotaro Stan leave this prison, you sound like a queer. Use that snap. Snap your wrists. Snap your wrists. That's how you throw. This is pretty fun. And hey, you know how many times we've been going back and forth? 86 times. We haven't dropped it once. I've been counting. I think we could get to 100. Never stole a priest. That's true. Ah, it's that hip. You know, it's like one of those Marilyn Monroe pictures where she's on the beach. Pull that hip in. Oh, getting better, better. Don't raise your pinky. 87. Ah, hey, watch out. There's a ball coming. Oof. Sorry, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine, but are you feeling okay yourself? Hey, sorry, but we have 87 catches. Yeah, I'm fine. How about a bet $100 for the 100 catches? I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh. So, privileged card. The young girl Etro and those Foo Fighters got her body taken over and now lives on as a new species named FF. Prison number FV39423. Cell number 241. Term 6 years. Crime kidnapping. Physical characteristics 165 centimeters. Stand Foo Fighters. My name is Marichon. Prison number FV26789. You're at 87 throws now. Your little game of catch. I'm willing to bet that it won't last 100 throws. Debt collector Marilyn Manson Part 2. For $100 just to kill time, and besides, to survive here you need money, and only strong get it. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, but the only reason we started playing was because there's nothing else to do. We could care less about the results. We'll pass. Yeah, I guess so. Well, it is pointless, but then again, I was just making a suggestion. Only 13 more times. Come on, Jolene. 100 times is a piece of cake. Hey, you, shut up. And anyway, $100. I don't have that much cash on me. I can't make this bet. It can be a thing. Think about it. A cigarette, drugs, gum, a turn-on, the phone, a stereo, a vibrator. I'm gonna be frank. Can you just get away from here? I don't really do bets. If you don't have enough money, I can pitch in to Jolene. Good. What? Get over here, Hermes. What the hell do you think you're doing? Good. Get over here, Hermes. What the hell do you think you're doing? It's alright. No, we're actually pretty lucky. FF sucks at throwing, but she was able to do it 87 times. You can win. It's not that. I have a bad feeling. White Snake's able to attack us unexpectedly. She might be an enemy. Listen, Jolene. If she was an enemy, she would have attacked you by now. All she had to do was stab you with a knife or something. Why would she bet $100? She's just one of those gambling types who likes to play dumb games. And you don't understand. Because of that time you tried to escape with your father, your phone and visiting rights are severely limited. If you want to get that disc out of here, you're gonna need some money. For example, visiting rights are gonna cost you between $100 to $200. I'm perfectly willing to help you out, but I can't give you my money. I have 8 years, but I have no family to bring me supplies or anything during that time. You and me, we both need money. How about it? I'll ask you one more time. Just tell me if you don't want to. The moment you say yes, the game begins. I want to do it. I can do it. Of course. But do you have $100? Huh, okay. Alright. Conditions are that you don't move from that spot, or if you shoot or move one step from that spot, the bet is off. As for the timing or the speed of our throws, or even the distance, no voicing of opinions from you. Good. So it begins already then. Of course. All I do is sit here with my arms crossed. If the ball even touches the ground slightly, I win. But what do you mean by timing? If you have the ball in your hands for minutes, it won't really be a game of catch. My throat is actually giving out right now. I don't know why. Within 10 seconds. Good. Oh god, my leg is actually locking as well. My leg is locking. My voice is giving out. It started. That was 88 there. We've gotten to 88. Stay calm when you throw. Remember, you've got 10 seconds. 89. Nice, you're getting better. Hey. Already 94 throws. Got to 94 pretty quickly. Only 6 more throws to go. Just 3 more per person. Oh no. Hey, don't scare me. Don't scare me, FF. Stay calm. The speed of your throws don't matter. No. It's her. She just sat down on that bench. Hey you. Don't you dare go near my water. Why the hell are you sitting on that bench? FF, the ball. Too close. Where the fuck are you looking? Concentrate on catching the damn ball. I'm telling you, it's her. What the hell does she want getting near my cup? I'm telling you to get away from the goddamn bench. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just watching. Both the ball and your gloves control. Even the rules were decided by you guys. FF, the nice set to throw. Don't hold the ball for too long. The rules say only 10 seconds. She's doing it on purpose. Get away from the cup. Get your ass off that bench. Understand, I won't sit on this bench. FF, throw the ball. Hey, forget the bench. You're running out of time. Fuck. It just gets on my nerves. Let me count. 2, 1. Hey, look over here. I got this cup. Is this better? Just fucking throw it ready. Oh no. Hey, Jolene, the ball's already gone to you. Oh no. Sorry, but it's not my fault that you ran into the bench there. Shit, too close, but we did it. Phew, sorry, I was a little rushed there. FF, the 98 throw. Throw the next one. Yeah, we did it. How about... we did it. How about what, huh? 100 times. And we didn't even drop it a single time. Wasn't too bad. And now, give us the $100 as promised. No, wait, didn't she make a bet with FF $100 as well? Doesn't that make it $200, you remember? Oh yeah, that does make it 200. Hey, I'm thinking I can do another 100 times. I wanted to bet you can't do it another 100 times for $100. Oh, alright. Oh, dear stretch. Oh man, losing my vision for a second there. Oh man, let's check some quickly. Alright, everything's good. I'm checking whether or not Google's still working, because sometimes my internet will randomly just die. I'm like, oh Christ. So I want to check whether or not Google's still working, and Google is still working, so it's good. Sometimes the only indication I know is either by YouTube or the actual like Google search from Chrome, but it's working, so it's fine. All is good. My arm's literally like starting to disintegrate. Right. So privileged card name. Is it Mirashon? I think it's how you pronounce her name. Hold up. No, wait. I think it's Mirashon. Somebody tell me I'm actually pronouncing it incorrectly. Prison number FE26789, cell number 325, term 5 years, crime, robbery, assault, and battery. Personality, chronic liar, has a habit of stealing, gambler. Stand name, Marilyn Manson, a debt collector. Yes. We just won that game, but to be completely honest, there's something I don't like about you. Debt collector, Marilyn Manson, part 3. Wait a second, are you saying I did something? It's true that a basketball just hit you, but do you think that they're my friends or something? That I'm cheating? Cheating isn't a part of the game. But things are bound to happen during one. Oh really? Anyway, it's over. If you want to bet, do it somewhere else. I'll do it instead. But you better be able to pay up $1,000 exactly. Good. I see what you mean now. The good thing. Hermes, give me the ball and the glove. Jolene, that thing about this chick and those guys playing basketball over there. It might be that they're both in on this. But if you're here making sure that no one does anything funny, 100 throws is an easy win. We just got $200. If we add out winnings. You know, you mentioned it. She does actually feel like a Derby reference. Like, I was thinking, like, I swear I've seen this before somewhere. And it's like, now you mentioned Derby, I was like, yeah, Derby, yeah. I was calling Derby, but it's like Derby. It was Derby. If we add our winnings, we're gonna get $1,200 total. Be careful. The rules are still the same as before, and now that you decided to play that game has already started. You can only hold the ball for 10 seconds, and I still can't sit on the bench. Huh. 5th row. Let's take it nice and easy so we can enjoy this. We've got 10 seconds after all. Give me a break. 32, 33, 34. You two, I've been calling for you for a while. Are you fucking deaf? I'm telling you to put your shit away. It's dusk. Outdoor time is over. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Are you trying to fuck with me? What the hell do you think you're doing? Hey, this is bad. It's impossible to go on. Exercise time is over. Let's restart this game tomorrow. The bet is off, alright? Let's suppose that a meteor just fall from this clear sky, and suppose that you dropped that ball because of the meteor. You'd say this game is off because the meteorite's interference, so you can be content to convince yourselves, not me. Is that what you want? If your hearts tell you that you're not breaking the rules, you can stop the game. Just if you're going to say that the guard might be my lackey as well, just think about it. Do you think that you might have run out of time because you two were deliberately slow in throwing the ball? FF! You two, cut the crap. I decided to throw you into the disciplinary ward. Stand there with your arms at your sides and don't move a muscle. Oh. Please, Mr. Guard, 5 minutes. No, just 3 minutes. Just a little bit here. Use this to get yourself a cup of coffee during your off time. I don't know why you're doing this, but I guess I can go look around for 2 minutes. Oh. But $100 is only gonna cover the ball. I'm gonna take that glove. Give it to me. Oh no. What? Fuck. Oh shit. But just in case, I put a sticker on the piece of gum for a time like this. If I peel it off. Adios. It's been great having you here. I actually probably will be streaming JoJo tomorrow. I think I might do Thus Spoke tomorrow, and also probably do Purple Haze's feedback as well. Oh, I need to continue that one. See you later. Oh man. Didn't say anything on that one. That cool. Whoa. I'm just here with my arms crossed. Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow as I need to continue that bit. So I've actually been kind of lacking on that one, on that side of it. Because it's a light novel. It's actually kind of more an extensive read than I actually imagined. Like, more of a novel than a light novel, but you know what I mean. It's like an extensive read. I was like, wow. Like, the 20 pages takes more than actual 20 pages like manga does regularly. Which I actually was quite surprised about. It was actually quite well written. I was like, good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm just here with my arms crossed, watching. I won't do anything, and I won't even think. I'm just betting my $1,000, but Hermes, she understands within her. I can't prove how she did it, but she knows inside that she just cheated. It's undeniable. She just broke the rules, because now the debt collector is here. Oh! Oh no! What? The debt collector is the shadow within her heart that knows that she broke the rules. Game over. And does she really have $1,000? That's why the debt collector is here. Hermes, she's a stand user. Ah. So she had surgery to hide her money in her breasts. Unfortunately, no matter where it is, the debt collector will find it. But this is not enough. There's only $380 here. What are you going to do? There's still $620 left. Ah, bastard! Hermes! A gold tooth. Only $30 at most. What are you going to do? There's still $590 left. Oh, it's actually getting quite interesting. Her objective is only money. There must be... Is it... Her objective is only money? There must be something else. Oh, it's at the end. It's at the end. What? Hold up a second here. It's the end! We hit the end. Wait, is that the actual ending of it? Hold up. Let's consult the Batato for my needs of knowing whether or not it's actually the end of the part, because it just like ended instantly. Oh, come on, Batato. There we go. Don't know why everything on my computer's going really freaking slow lately. I think I need to kind of upgrade this piece of garbage now. It's not going too good. Right, so we need debt collector Marilyn Manson part 3. Here we are. Debt collector Marilyn Manson part 3. Oh no, that's the end. That felt weird. It just ended. It's like boom, done. I was like, whoa. That just completely jarred me a bit. Oh man, okay. Alrighty ho. Let's put that back in full screen. Otherwise, not really much point staring at desktop. Whew, okay. Alright. Man, that was actually quite... That was quite a lot of JoJo. But man, that was actually pretty freaking good. Holy crap, I actually really like that. I thought it was actually quite interesting. I think the ante's been risen, like, quite a bit. I think Araki now also understands the whole thing with the villain as well. Because I'm guessing the priest is the villain, so it makes sense. I actually quite like the fact he's actually introduced this early on, because now, as we said beforehand, there's room for development. There's room for development for him to actually show his true nature and what he actually truly means. Because again, there's always been that rush development with the antagonist in JoJo. There's always been enough to go forward with, but it's always kind of been that like little bit of rushness here and there. So it's actually kind of nice. This one kind of feels as if it's going to take a slower ride and actually kind of gives an actual kind of antagonist who actually feels like a natural progression. Like, not as much as, like, say it happens all in one chapter or 2 chapters or 3 chapters, as what happened with Diablo sometimes, or Doppio. So yeah, in that case, it's actually freaking great. But yeah, as well, the actual statues themselves actually really up the ante as well, because now you're kind of getting this whole entire idea that really there's infinite possibilities of who these stands can actually, what these stands actually possibly do, because now you have this whole thing with the debt collector. The debt collector literally just takes everything away from you for the money. It's like, it's kind of terrifying, because you literally, she literally had all that money stuck inside her, and now it's all gone. The same thing with the gold too. So it's actually now, you generally do feel a sense of urgency. You do generally feel like as if there's always this sense of like kind of fear for the actual protagonist, because it doesn't always seem like as if they will kind of get out in one piece. Yeah, you know they're going to win at one point, but it's always this like level of kind of emergency for them. Like you just don't know. You just don't know fully what's going to happen there. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's actually pretty freaking good. I mean, that whole entire arc last time with Foo Fighters is actually pretty freaking amazing. I think that arc in itself just proved really how much Part 6 is actually an improvement over the previous parts themselves. So all the previous parts themselves really do exist in their own plane. So I don't really kind of say, okay, look, that one's better than the... Well, actually, Part 4 was the best one, but against Part 5 and Part 3 and Part 2 and Part 1, but still you get what I mean. They exist in their own plane, so you don't technically kind of... I wouldn't kind of really judge Part 5 against every single thing else, because technically it's its own entity, in how I see it. But you know what I mean, it's just generally, they've upped the ante even more, so you actually can say, well, this part might be better because the beginning is actually a lot faster than the previous part. It's that whole entire thing. Like, really, the whole entire thing now is the fact that the beginnings have been improved. Because the beginnings of Part 4 were slow. There was an evidency of there wasn't really too much going on that was actually that interesting. But as soon as, like, it kind of happened, you knew it happened, you're like, yeah, now it's getting good. But I think now it's just kind of getting to the point that I think Araki understands that, and actually Araki's kind of upping the ante as parts go on, and actually kind of improving the beginnings of them. Because you saw it in Part 5. Part 5 literally had a lightning fast beginning. Like, it was really kind of getting to that whole entire point really freaking fast, and getting there was actually pretty freaking great. And this one's actually even better for that reason, because now you really kind of... You literally go in such a fast pace. We've seen the villain so far. We've seen everything. We just know everything we need to know to go forward now. So yeah, for that reason, I'm excited to see where this part goes. Like, I want to see what Evelyn can actually possibly do, because he actually does seem like a really freaking interesting character. Like he seems like a more interesting character than Diablo was, because Diablo again had the only interesting thing about him was his actual kind of persona and his actual like kind of different characters that he was. That was the main kind of interesting point about him. He was kind of lacking in certain aspects, but he seems like he's an improvement. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This arc does seem interesting as well, because Debt Collector does seem terrifying. Plus he has a hand that's not even a hand. It's like a mechanical thing. It's like terrifying. So yeah, with all that said, that has been Volume 4 of Part 6. So I think we've got like after this point like maybe 13 volumes I think after that. So we're actually doing pretty freaking well for ourselves. I think we'll probably have this done by the end of August, hopefully. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this whole entire thing as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, see you later. What was I? Yeah, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole and you do leave a like, then do leave a like, because it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until next time, see you guys later. Bye for now.